Having luggage that's sturdy and durable is God. This piece of luggage is just beautiful. Hey, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be a little interruption of our European tour. We're taking a little break from that series, and I wanted to share with you guys my 5 essentials for travel. These are 5 things that I do not go on a trip without. So you're gonna want to stick around and hear what they are. So before we get into that, look at me. Notice anything different? Yes, I straightened my hair. What do you guys think? So I typically wear my hair curly 99.9% of the time. I probably straighten my hair like once or twice a year. And yeah, I was just getting sick of doing the curly hair every day. So I decided, you know what, let me give myself a little break and wear my hair straight for a little while. So yeah, I hope you guys are liking it. I do plan to bring you guys a little bit more hair content coming very soon, so stick around for that. If you guys remember my last talking video, I had braids, so I did a little hairstyles video with braids. If you haven't caught that, I will leave that linked so you can check it out. But yeah, so let's get into today's video. So you guys know I'm on my travel kick. I am a big travel enthusiast. I love traveling. So over the years, I have, obviously gained some tips and tricks and have been sharing that with you guys. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this travel tip series. And this one is going to be very good. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with my first essential for travel. It is pretty basic, but very necessary, at least for me, especially when traveling internationally. And that is some type of like fanny pack or a messenger bag. Now, this is the one I use. I've been using it for many years. It's from JanSport, I believe, and it's super convenient. It actually fits a lot of things. It has a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back. But the reason why I love using these kinds of bags is because they are small and you can wear it on your body, and it's very convenient to keep like your boarding pass, your phone, your passport, your ID, and it just is more convenient than pulling out your IDs from either your backpack or your luggage every time you need to like show it at TSA or show it at check-in. It's really convenient. I find that I'm constantly reaching for things when I'm at the airport, so having something that's on my body in front of me that is easily accessible is a must. So get yourself one of these. It doesn't have to look like this, anything that fits your style, but some type of like small fanny pack or messenger bag to carry on your airport trips. All right, the next thing that is super essential for travel. Now, I don't care if you're going on a day trip, if you're going away for 1 day to 1 month to 1 year. If you're going to be out and about exploring wherever you're going, you need some type of power bank. Now, you can find them anywhere. I do have an Amazon storefront where I have all of these items linked for you. If I didn't get them from Amazon, I will try and find similar items and link them in that section of my Amazon storefront. But yeah, you could definitely get power banks anywhere. This one I've had for quite some time now. I like it because I can charge multiple devices. Now, like I said, I've had this one for quite some time, so it's starting to get to a point where it's not charging as well as it did initially. So I definitely need to get myself another one. Also, I've seen some that have more than just the USB plugs. There's the ones that have like the USB-C, and I definitely want to get that one, especially to charge certain devices. But yeah, so you can find some that have more plugs that you can plug more devices at once. But this one has served me very well. Once this is fully charged, I'm able to charge my devices a few times or a few devices at once. So yeah, this has come in super duper handy when you're out all day on an excursion, or you're just touring a city, or you're at the beach, you know, and you're taking pictures, taking videos, your phone battery can drain super fast. So having one of these have been a lifesaver for my phone not to die, and other devices such as cameras, AirPods, things like that. All right, the next essential is kind of like a group of things. I'm just going to categorize them as organization. But what I mean by that is like packing cubes, jewelry storage, you know, things that help you stay organized while packing. So here I have a couple packing cubes. These are big size ones, but when you buy them in a pack, they'll come in different sizes. Toiletry bags, also just a great way to keep all of your liquids and things like that organized. Like I mentioned, some type of like jewelry organizer. This one's super cute. I got this off of Amazon. Right now I'm just using it to hold like extra jewelry, but you can, with this one for instance, you can put rings in here. It also has like this divider that you can use or remove. It has an area for like necklaces and bracelets, and then loose jewelry here. But yeah, definitely something like this is nice way to keep your valuables and your jewelry like all in one place. The star of the show is this little thing right here. So I believe I originally purchased this to store memory cards and flash drives. You remember those? The way it's sectioned off is perfect for those types of devices. However, I use it to keep my wires organized. So as you can see how I have 3 different wires in here. It is so convenient. In the past, I used to use like just this random bag, and then I would just stuff all my wires in there, but then they would get all tangled, and it's no fun to try to like fish for different wires. But I just love how this keeps the wires nice and neat. They're super organized. I can see, you know, what type of wire it is, so it's easy to just pull the one that I need. And everything is stored in this little compact rectangle. I mean, this has been the biggest like light bulb moment for me in terms of finding some type of storage for wires. Again, I don't think I have this linked in my Amazon storefront, but I'll try and find something similar and link it down for you guys. But definitely if you travel with a ton of wires, which I know nowadays with you know, technology, we all are traveling with cameras and phones and AirPods and headphones and GoPros and drones and all this kind of stuff. So this is perfect for keeping your wires organized while you travel. All right, the next travel essential, which I'm super excited to share because again, I've kind of recently discovered this, so I'm happy to share this with you guys. It is a converter. So yes, this one I think is super cool because it actually serves, how do I explain it? It's a universal converter, which means you can take it to just about any country and there is a plug for that country. So for instance, you've got the US and Australia, you've got UK and Hong Kong, and it'll tell you right there what the country is. So UK, Hong Kong, you've got Australia, US, you've got Europe right here. So super cool. And the nice thing about it is that it has a spot where you can plug in, come on, focus, where you can plug in your USB and USB-C wires. So I honestly, when I travel, even if I'm traveling within the United States where you don't necessarily need a converter if you're from the United States, but just the fact that I can charge multiple items like 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the regular plug, I can charge up to 5 devices off of this one converter. It is a lifesaver. When I went to Europe with my husband, this is all we used. Like, between the both of us, this is all we use to charge all of our devices. Our phones, our cameras, AirPods, our drone, our GoPro. We charge everything using this, and we would honestly just charge everything all at once. So I highly recommend, no matter, I mean, you could even use this at home. I mean, that's how cool it is. It's just been a lifesaver. and definitely something that I do not travel without. All right, next up, as one of my travel essentials is, over the years as I've traveled, I've learned that you definitely need good, reliable luggage, especially if you're traveling to multiple locations within one trip. Having luggage that's sturdy and durable is a must. I mean, just to make your whole travel experience a lot smoother and more enjoyable, you know, having luggage that's easy to carry, easy to push, or whatever the case may be, is huge. So when it comes to like my luggage, I always opt for luggage that have 4 wheels instead of 2 wheels, so I can just push it rather than having to drag heavy suitcases. And also, as I've taken more trips, especially trips where I'm packing less and less, you know, those Spirit airline trips, having backpacks that really are comfortable when wearing them, but also easy to pack and easy to use, have been amazing. And I want to share with you guys one piece of luggage that I've recently acquired. I haven't used it on a trip yet, but I am so excited to use it on my next trip because this piece of luggage is just beautiful. It is this backpack from Tortuga. So I'm going to switch to some B-roll so I can show you guys more closely all of the amazing features that this backpack has. But first of all, you can see the size is pretty good. I think this is a 40-liter. Don't quote me on it. I will have this linked for you down below as well so that you can check them out. But this backpack, to me, it's bigger than the other backpacks that I have, but it's a good size to carry on your back. I love the padding. Oh my God, it has amazing padding on the back as well as on the straps, so it's gonna be really comfortable to wear. It also has this chest strap here, which again just helps make it more comfortable when you're wearing it on your back. But the star of the show on this backpack is these like hip straps that are padded. They're padded, and they also have a pouch, which, like I mentioned with the fanny pack, this can serve as your fanny pack because you have 2 little pouches that you can put your passport, you can put your IDs, you can put your phone, and they're sitting right on your hip. And having that hip strap and that chest strap just helps to, you know, take that weight off your shoulder, which is just amazing. The bag itself is also beautifully designed with different compartments that are going to allow you to store anything that you need to bring with you, such as your laptop, your wires, like I mentioned. Everything is like beautifully designed, tons of zipper compartments. Again, it has three sections. So it has a front section, it has a middle section, and then it has the back section. And then, like I mentioned, it has the 2 pouches in the front, and it also has an area where you can store a bottle on both sides, so you can store, has storage on both sides. The other thing, oh yes, this is the travel backpack 40-liter. It says it right here. Yep, and the other thing that I love, I have fallen in love with backpacks that open like a suitcase. So I love the fact that you can open the middle section like you would open a suitcase, which just makes it so much easier to pack your items and unpack your items. But yeah, so I'm definitely in love with this Tortuga travel backpack. And like I mentioned, I cannot wait to use this on my next trip. I am planning to take a really quick 2 to 3 day trip in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully that happens. If so, I'm going to pack this bag. So that will be a video that I will share with you guys, how to pack this bag. So stay tuned for that. And then the last thing I want to share about this backpack is it has 2 handles, so if you want to carry it like a suitcase, you can. And it also has a handle on the side and a handle on the top. So again, they literally thought of everything when they designed this backpack, and I'm so grateful and happy to have this as part of my luggage collection. So like I mentioned, having reliable and sturdy luggage is key, especially if you're someone who's always traveling. So definitely look into this backpack and other items that Tortuga offers. And again, I'll leave their link below so you can definitely check them out. Thank you to Tortuga once again for sending me this beautiful backpack. They have graciously provided me with a discount code for you guys. So use the link below in the description box to access their website and get 10% off 2 travel backpacks with code Travel Together. They also have an everything travel bundle where you can save $100 on that bundle, and it literally does have everything you will need for traveling. It has a lot of the things that I mentioned in this video, so be sure to check them out using the link below. All right, y'all. So I started the video saying that I had 5 travel essentials to share with you guys, which, okay, 5 plus 1 bonus travel essential. I'm calling this a bonus because it's not technically a physical item. It's actually a Google document. So for every time I am planning a trip, I create a Google document that I use literally from planning the trip all the way to the end of the trip. I'm not only using it as a way to plan my trip, but I also use the information in the document on my trips. So I will pop up an example of this Google document that I create. So I can't even remember how long it's been, but as far as I can remember, I've been creating one of these documents for my trips every time I go on a trip. It just makes things a lot easier, and I'm somewhat of a planner, so again, this kind of like speaks to my soul. Basically, I will list the place I'm going to. I will also include like a proposed itinerary. So let's say we're going for 5 days. I'll include like a rough outline of how we can spend those 5 days, and then I'll also include like, you know, any research that I find or any recommendations that people give me on like different restaurants to try out. I will list restaurants as well, any nightclubs or night entertainment. Also list things that myself and others on the trip should consider taking. For instance, if you're going to like the jungle, for instance, you want to take some bug repellent. If you're going hiking, you want to make sure to bring your hiking shoes. If you're going someplace where it rains a lot, bring a rain jacket, things like that. Once I sort of draft this document up, I'll also share it with others that are on the trip. So as long as they have a Gmail, I'll just share the document with them so they're able to see it. They're able to make updates and recommendations and things like that. So we are always in the know as to, you know, where we're staying, where we're renting a car from, what our travel, our flight schedule or train schedule looks like. So again, not only do I use it to plan my trips, but I also use it as a way to kind of keep me on track and make sure that I see all the places and things that I want to see. It's not like we have to follow the itinerary day by day, but again, it gives us sort of an idea of some of the things that we can do. And it just takes a lot of like the guesswork, especially when you're traveling in a group. Sometimes, like, you know, it's hard to make decisions, but if you've already sort of planned out or picked a list of different places and things to see, it just makes it easier to go into that document and say, okay, today let's go here or here. Okay, we have for day 2, we have this planned out, so we know tomorrow we're going to be doing this and this and this. So again, it just makes the trip flow a lot better and smoother. So yeah, guys, those were my 5 plus 1 travel essential that I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed them. Yeah, so leave me a comment down below. Let me know some of your travel essentials. What are things that you do not go on a trip without? I'd love to know and see if maybe I could incorporate that into my travel essentials. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I am a curly girl who of course loves hair and beauty, but also love to travel and have been in my travel bag. So I've got a lot of travel content coming your way. So definitely stay tuned. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to spend with me today. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.
The Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Right now, baby. Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you.